what is in our control and what is not in our control. Sometimes we get it confused. I get it confused frequently because I want to control a lot of things. So let's start by drawing a circle. Of our page. Okay. And inside of that circle is going to be one of us, a doodle of you. So I like the dress, as you remember. Another circle. And we're not going to worry if the head isn't quite right. There's no perfectionism here. Okay? Give her the hair that you like. I like to put a heart in the middle. And her hands on her heart because we're working on feeling our feelings. We're going to give her a neutral look on her face. Now, let's write things in my control. So what things are in our control? So my thoughts, my food I eat, what I wear, what other things? So even my hair, except for that might be questionable. Sometimes our hair has a mind of its own, doesn't it? What else? What else is in our control? How I respond. Okay, anything else that you can think of? Write it down. All the things you're in control. What time? I get out of bed. That's something I can control. Okay, so those are some things that I can control. Now, there's another circle. We're going to give it a little room outside of here. Okay. And these are the things that I can influence. So I can influence people that are close to me. So I'm going to put a heart here. And I can influence them better if I love them. People I love. But I can't control what they end up doing. Okay, what else can I influence? I think I can influence just people I come in contact with. I'm going to put another heart to separate that. So like I can smile or be kind to someone I meet at the grocery store. Or people at work, people at church. So I can influence people that I happen to run into. People I love, people I am in contact with, or people I don't even know. So I could pass somebody that I don't even know, and I can come in contact with those people, and I can influence their day, right? By how I respond with them. I can be kind to them, I cannot be kind. I can influence them to some extent. And then outside of our circle are all the other things going on around me that I can't influence. So things like things or events that happen in the world. So I can't stop a war all by myself. There's just, or sometimes there's really bad things happening, shootings, places. Those are things outside of my sphere of control or even influence. Okay, so what other things that I can't control? Sickness or even death that I can't that I can't control that. Um, so let's see what else. Oops. What other people choose to do? Now, I might be able to influence some people, but in the end, they're still going to make their own choices, right? So that's not on me either. This is on me. Oh, I can't. I have no control over the weather. Or what's it called? Or I can't think of the word. Isn't that funny? Or tragedies that happen. So I'm thinking like I can't influence, I have no control over tornadoes, earthquakes, floods, blizzards, etc. No control over that. Other things I don't have control over. Accidents, such as um, plane and car crashes, etc. I don't have control if the electricity goes out. So all these things can happen, and I can I don't have control over that, but I do have control over this part here, and I can influence other people. So let's start doing a little painting, and maybe we'll have some more ideas as we paint. And this isn't to make us afraid. This is just to make us think about. Sometimes we want to control the whole world so we're happier, and in the end, we can only control what's in our sphere of control, which happens to be us. So I can also control how I show up, um, like how I show up for my business, for my family. I can control all the decisions I make. Let's write that down. My decisions. That's a big one. Okay, so on the outside here, I want us to put a dark. Let's see if we can make it darker. I like to get a dark blue going here. This is out beyond our sphere of control. So think about, as we're going through this, what things that you worry about that you have no control over, and whether it blesses your life or not. Can't control our children, but we can influence our children. But we can't control how they choose to act, how they choose their choices, especially when they're adults, but really even babies. They all have a mind of their own, don't they? All right, let's give her a little bit of face color. Pretty red, isn't she? So let's do this color on the outside. Let's give us some bright yellow. And we can choose to bring the joy and the yellow, well, joy and happiness and love to people outside of us without expectation. Okay, so for today, that is our lesson, is figure out what is yours to control, which is really only you, your choices, your decisions, how you respond. You get to make all of those choices. How you show up. And after that, let everything go. All right, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe below. See you